This year, I saw a post on Facebook that somebody had put up, and it read, most bizarrely, may you have the spirit of Hanukka, which is peace, the gladness of Hanukka, which is hope, and the heart of Hanukka, which is love. Happy Hanukka. Mercifully, it was nobody I knew who posted this. It was actually posted specifically by someone who was trying to draw attention to how bizarre and wrong it is. Unfortunately, people seem to think that Hanukka is the Jewish Christmas. The two have nothing to do with each other than that they happen to fall at roughly the same time of year. Sometimes they overlap. I think they do this year. Regardless, no connection. Sounds like, in this case, peace and hope and love, someone took a Christmas message and just changed up the imagery, put a Hanukkiah instead of a Christmas tree, and wrote Happy Hanukka instead of Merry Christmas. Now, okay, yeah, peace and hope and love and all those are, wonderful things, but those are not the themes of Hanukka. I'm not saying anything against peace and hope and love, okay? Dedication and service and gratitude are also great concepts, if you will, ideals, but they're not the theme of the holiday. The irony, though, so many Jewish families in modern times have tried to make Hanukka into effectively the Jewish Christmas. They didn't want Jewish kids to feel left out because their Christian friends were getting presents on the holiday. So they started giving presents for Hanukka. Hanukka presents have become a thing. Why? What does present giving have to do with Hanukka? You don't give presents on any of the other holidays. Why should you give presents on Hanukka? There's no connection. There's no basis for it. Unless you're just trying to copy what the Christians do. The irony, then, that the holiday of Hanukka was a fight to maintain our own identity. It was the Maccabean revolt against Hellenistic hegemony, the occupation of the land of Israel and of the temple by the Seleucid Greek Empire, and their attempts to force us to be like them. Interestingly, it was more a civil war than anything else. More Jews were killed by other Jews than were killed by Greeks. And the Maccabean rebels killed more of their fellow Jews than they killed Seleucid soldiers. Because there were a lot of Jews who wanted to go over to the Hellenizing camp. It was an internal struggle. The irony of talking about peace and hope and love, when it was sometimes figuratively, sometimes literally brother killing brother. It's a celebration of a military victory in a civil war. The right to assert our own identity versus the desire to collaborate with our would-be oppressors. Our own identity is important to us, yet some of us feel the need to try to copy the others. The irony being that Hanukka is one of the most well-known holidays and one of the most popular Jewish holidays to celebrate. Why? To be honest, it's actually the least important of all of the holidays. Ḥanukka and Purim are the two holidays that are not in the Torah itself. They were instituted by the rabbis later. Purim has a whole bunch of different observances. Ḥanukka, you light a few candles in the evening. Your prayer in the morning takes 10 minutes longer, and that's it. There's not much to Ḥanukka. It's not a huge significance. I've had a few people wish me a happy Ḥanukka so far this year. Nobody wished me a happy Rosh Hashanah, at least not amongst non-Jews. Nobody wished me a happy Pesach, happy Shavuot, have you any of those? But people have this idea that Ḥanukka must be important, simply because it's at the same time of year as another important holiday to our non-Jewish brethren. I am not taking anything away from our Christian brethren who wish to celebrate their own holidays and having their own identity as Christians. They may feel free to do so, but that's not our way. And it's kind of sad that in modern times we have this negative identity. We are basically Christians without the Christianity. That's not what Judaism is. It's an entirely different thing in its own right, with a robust and glorious tradition that goes back thousands of years. The ultimate theme of Ḥanukka is pride. Be proud of who you are and what you stand for, and be ready to stand up for that at all times. Wishing you all of the best.